Hello, hello. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day thus far. So last time we were talking about the star card, which is Arcanum 17, and today we are talking about the moon card, which is Arcanum 18. It seems like we're getting away from the grounded points of the tarot and into the more celestial, heavenly points of the tarot now, which is really interesting. And when we're talking about heavenly points or celestial points, we're talking about the subconscious. And what rules the subconscious? The moon, the night, the dreamscape. And as you can see here, we have the Tarot de Marseille and the Smith-Waite Tarot as usual. And both of them are pretty similar. We have those two dogs, both of them representing the polarities of yin and yang combined, about the creative force that feeds both of these aspects. We're also dealing with the subconscious in regards to sleep schedules, sleep cycles. And we're also touching upon moods as well. So how are your moods? Are you sleeping correctly or properly? Or getting the right amount of nourishment, or putting the right amount of creative energy into a project. A lot of the time, the moon represents repressed energy that should be channeled into something creative. It also deals with the imagination and fantasy. It deals with dreams. Sometimes these dreams, when you pull the moon card, are reflective of what's going on in your subconscious, as most dreams are. And this is artistic activity as well. It's the culmination of a project. It is the moon in both cards is waxing, so it's leading towards a full moon, which is interesting because the full moon is in 2 days, Thursday, and it's a full moon in Scorpio. So really having this large emotional release, looking at your daily patterns. Are those daily patterns that you're engaged in still working for you? Do we need to reset and set different patterns in order to get a good rhythm down? Quite possibly. Also, with the moon card, it's ruled by Pisces, and the planetary aspect for Pisces is Neptune. And Neptune is all about dreamscapes. It's all about what's hidden coming to the surface, channeling a lot of that repressed energy. So quite interesting. It can also indicate the fact that there's something in gestation right now. So something is being produced behind the scenes, things that are hidden, essentially. And this is receptive female power at its finest, receptive yin power. So a great amount of receptive energy, psychic energy. You might be seeing synchronicities a lot when you pull this card. And there's also aspects of depression involved too. So if you're suffering from a mental illness, or you feel like you're depressed or anxious, or even if you're seeking solitude and separation to deal with some of these inner subconscious things that are coming to light, at times the moon card will show up in a reading. And that moon card is also asking you to mother yourself. So since the moon is the celestial mother, how would you mother yourself? How would you take care of yourself? How would you create patterns and cycles that will nourish that creative side of you? Has there been a recent upheaval of emotion? And how do you need to soothe yourself from that upheaval of emotion? What are you getting triggered by? That's another aspect of it. And how can you realign? It can also make you feel like you're feeling a little bit hysterical. And it can also make you feel like you're a little bit foggy and you're a little uncertain. And that's because things are in gestation at this time. You're leading towards a release. You are not quite at that release point yet. A lot of this repressed energy is truly needing to be channeled in order for your ego to be transformed by a spiritual work. But again, this can also represent your actual mother. What is your tie with your actual mother? Do you need to call your mother? Are there some things that your mother may have taught you that maybe you need to go back to? So really touching upon the moon card, you know, it is about the subconscious. It is about things coming to light. It is about energy being channeled into a new cycle. It is about moods and whether or not you need to rest or mother yourself. And it is about using your imagination and getting into these deeper realms of fantasy and the subconscious. So hopefully that was illuminating. And hopefully this actually shed some light on what the moon card means. So yeah, the next card that I'm going to take a look at is the Sun card, which is another celestial card, and it's all about the celestial father. So today, the celestial mother, my next video, the celestial father. Let me know what the moon card means to you, because it does deal about cycles, and everybody has their own cycles and patterns. So put it down below. Let me know what the moon means to you. What's your favorite cycle of the moon? Do you do manifesting during moon cycles? How do you manifest during your moon cycles? Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully you learned something. Again, like, subscribe, you know the deal. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, hallofvisions.com. I will put the link down below, and you can go ahead and book a personalized reading with me if you choose to do so. Thanks again for watching. Bye.